Wait, hold on. What am I looking up?
Yes.
Don Giovanni. Okay, so we should tell you, first and foremost, we're doing Don Giovanni, said as Rocky Horror Picture Show, hence the lips.
Yep.
So, I guess we should do maybe a character breakdown first. Would that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. I feel like I'm sounding very sober.
I mean, you are.
Am I handling it? Am I
We should
doing
probably keep drinking.
I think I'm.
Thank you, Cheddar Bunnies.
Thank you.
Oh, why would you throw that to a drunk person? Did you turn this
Because
back on?
Because I
Yeah.
played softball
Okay.
for 10 years. Come on. Come on.
So the characters in Rocky Horror are as follows. Dr. Frankenfurter, the sweet transvestite transsexual from Transylvania.
Yep.
That is Giovanni.
Yes.
Yes.
Leporello.
Leporello is Riff Raff and Magenta. And Magenta is a silent role played by Katrina von Manen, the best actress of all time. And she's gonna kill it.
I bet.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Then,
And Riff Raff is like Frankenfurter's like
yeah, they both
servant.
are servant. Well, they're actually all three from Transylvania.
Right. So
And then, well, yeah, you need to watch the movie. Okay.
Donna Anna and Ottavio.
Yes, are
Who-
Brad and Janet.
Yes, in Rocky Horror. And they're the sweet little couple that their car breaks down and then they end up at an alien mansion in Rocky Horror.
Yes.
So.
Perfect.
Oh no. I thought I was like gonna maybe have to like fake it a little. It's not where I'm at.
And then we have Lindsay's character, which is Donna Elvira,
Yes.
which is the character of Dr. Scott
In Rocky Horror.
in Rocky Horror.
And
No spoilers,
no, okay.
but it's going to be good. You're going to want to see it. And then...
I'm a man.
Or is she?
I should have known that before we did this.
Mazzetto and Zarlina,
Yes,
who
as
are
Eddie.
Eddie and Columbia.
Yeah.
And then Rocky, of course, but Rocky is a non-singing role.
And Rocky's just really hot.
Right, because you have to have that cute little Rocky.
You need a Rocky body.
Right. So now we should tell you about the story. Well, Giovanni is essentially Don Juan,
Yeah.
right? There.
Emily, you have the top.
Do you want some more of these? So, he's a Casanova, pretty much, not even a Casanova, he's a dirty whore.
Yeah.
And
he's
he
a
was-
boss, right? Like he
Just beds
he runs
down.
the show.
Yeah, he goes in and fucks like a boss. He's like, hey, did you want to do it? Great, we just did it. You didn't even know.
He lays a lot of pipe.
In and out.
Is it cute? Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Look at that handsome man.
Flex your left arm.
Yes. And then Leporello, his manservant. Manservant. It's always TBD if they also scissor
Are right,
or
like if they're involved or not.
not.
Yeah. So Leporello, in service of Don Giovanni, basically.
Service.
In service of Don Giovanni. He, as Don Giovanni, is in pursuit of these female characters. Sort of Leporello facilitates.
Yeah, he's like,
that.
hey. Yeah, it's like he's like the ultimate wingman, right? He's like,
Even though he doesn't really want to be sometimes. But,
yeah, but does he? I mean,
But he's Don G's bitch.
Right.
So he's got to do what
he's
gotta
making
do.
paper. He can quit whenever he wants.
Right.
It's not like he ain't getting paid for this job. And he keeps this huge manifest, and he's like, yeah, okay, when we were in Spain, we had
here's this
80,
list of
100 people we
bitches.
scissored, and then in France we did
But keep in mind that our Don G is
Frankenfurter. Touche.
So Frankenfurter, he's not picky. He's not picky. So Frankenfurter wants
he knows
it
what
all.
he likes.
Right.
He knows what he likes.
That's true. I mean,
he is picky, but he knows what he wants, and then he goes in and takes it, just like Giovanni. Much, right? Which is our Mazzetto. Oh god, there are fucking bunnies everywhere. It's a bunny genocide of 2017.
Okay.
So, sidebar, Lindsay hates bunnies, except if she's eating them.
I do hate bunnies. So Mazzetto and Zerlina are involved, but
Right.
Don Giovanni is trying to seduce Zerlina simultaneously while he's trying to seduce Donna Anna.
I don't think seduce is the word. I think that fuck
Okay.
is the word. I think
Alright.
that he's just trying to get his dick in something.
Spread my seed. Spread my seed until someone.
I think that Dr. Scott / Elvira, Dr. Elvira Scott is what we're calling her.
Nice. Good to know.
I think that she's still protective, but she's protective of everybody. You know, like she's like super mama bear. It's like she's gonna do whatever she can to like get in between them and Frankenfurter.
So, does Don Giovanni just get to fuck everyone in perpetuity until the end of time, or does something bad happen to him?
I mean, to me, I think that something bad happens. I mean, like to me, like his dick would be taken away, or like it would be like concaved, or like he would never be able to climax again, or something.
Right, like he got the hip hard.
Listen to
The
TJ.
people around Giovanni, do they just accept this behavior, or is there a time in the opera where they start to unite against
Touche, TJ. Touche.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tej.
Bringing it around town.
Lefty McLefferson over here.
TJ. Okay, so he didn't.
No, don't put that in. Everyone sort of has the impetus to fall for his big word score.
Yes, well done.
Impetus to fall for his charms, but in reality, they all sort of form a unit against him in a way, sort of led by Donna Elvira, who is the one who is saying,
Right.
listen, he's a scumbag.
Right.
And so, they all sort of naturally fall in line, and then form a team sort of against him.
Asking questions.
I
was just answering the questions there.
I was just talking about myself.
In true Soprano fashion.
I know
Just
Donna
talking
Elvira's
about
part.
myself. I've read the whole Nico Castell.
Maybe don't hook up with him because I've done it. It's not that great.
Because herpes.
You don't.
Because I've got the syphilis. Hello? We shouldn't talk about that? Okay. I've been told to move on. So is she really noble, or is she like, no, I just want this D to myself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Complicated.
So,
It's V complicated AF.
It's true. And
That's what I think is so interesting about, being able to tie these two together at the end of Giovanni is that both shows at the end, somebody has to face the consequence for what they're doing.
for their behavior.
And that's really able to reconcile, in both. So I think that's a great thing.
Yeah, it's pretty seamless how the stories actually match up together. It's
Good job,
actually-
Steve McGee. This was his brainchild.
Really?
Yep. This was his.
Great job, Steve.
Yeah. He's my co-director. He thought of this.
It fits together really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of brain juice, I'm not going to lie, to really make sure that it falls off seamlessly.
Maybe watch the movie before you come.
Yes.
Just it wouldn't hurt.
Yes, or you can join us when we do it for Cinetopia.
Right.
Because we're going to do the show, and then we're going to have a costume contest, and then we're going to watch the movie together,
Absolutely.
and it'll be super fun.
Yep.
Today. Woo!
I know what this is. I know this story.
Good job. Nailed it.
I feel like that went well.